Throughout history, there have been images and tales of witches. From women with pointy noses and warts, huddled over a cauldron toiling for death and destruction, to nose-twitching housewives, to a teenager coming into her own and learning how to use her powers for good. In history, though, the truth is dark and often deadly for accused witches. Witches have appeared in our history as early as the Bible. Passages about witches include, "You shall not permit a sorceress to live," Exodus 22:18. "A man or a woman who is a medium or necromancer shall surely be put to death, and they shall be stoned with stones, and their blood shall be upon them," Leviticus 20:27. "And I will cut off sorceries from your hand, and you shall have no more tellers of fortune," Micah 5:12. The practice of witchcraft is considered forbidden by God, according to the Bible. Christianity, and many other religions, believe that those who practice witchcraft will not inherit the kingdom of God, and that the future is known only by God, not by witches. But the witch hysteria didn't really take a hold on people until the mid-1400s in Europe, and it continued for centuries. Many of the accused witches in this time confessed to witchcraft under duress and torture for a variety of behaviors that were considered wicked. Women as young as 5 and as old as 80 could have been accused of witchcraft. Though men were sometimes accused as well, women certainly didn't have the upper hand when defending themselves against these accusations. Societal standings didn't really matter. If you were too poor, you could be accused of witchcraft if someone who didn't help you met an untimely and unrelated end. If you were too rich, it was thought that you had sold your soul or bewitched your husbands and lovers to leave you their riches. If you were a woman who spoke your mind at this time, you could easily be accused of witchcraft. But on the other hand, if you were illiterate or a terrible public speaker and could not readily read Bible passages, that was also a sure sign you were a witch. Do you own pets? I hope not, because women with pets were accused of having familiars to assist them in destroying the lives of their townsfolk. Women could also be accused of witchcraft for suffering mood swings, sudden hysterical fits, for living alone, for having marks upon their bodies such as moles or birthmarks. If any vague threats you made to someone came true, or even just for having red hair. Between the years of 1500 and 1660, up to 80,000 suspected witches were put to death around Europe. Germany had the highest rate of suspected witch executions, while Ireland had the lowest. While burning the witches was the preferred method of execution, suspected witches were put to death in various ways, including hanging, beheadings, being crushed to death, executed with tomahawks, and drownings. Take a look at your life. Do you do anything that could arouse suspicion for witchcraft? Are you studying medicine? Do you get moody during your time of the month? Do you have a hard time speaking in public? Are you unable to have children? Are you rich? Are you poor? Or maybe some people just don't like you. Either way, hide your cauldrons. Use your broom only for sweeping. And don't keep any pets, or you may be next.